Hey guys. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, you notice there's nothing here on my table to choose from. I have these new Therapets. These are huge cards, but these are really cute. I like them a lot. I just ordered them from Amazon. See, they're emotional support animal cards, and they're so big. And I thought, how am I going to use that in a reading? Because I always fill my table up. So I thought, what we're going to do here is we're going to do a reading on. And this was inspired by the last reading that I did at the pile 3. What is your person not telling you? Okay, we want to find out what they won't tell you, what they wouldn't tell you, and then we may also look at what they will tell you. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I have stones to choose from, but I'm going to go ahead and just randomly shuffle here and pick one of these cards because they're so big for each pile. Okay, so if you want to fast forward, you can. If not, we're just gonna go through here and choose. I like to pick the cards on camera. So as there's no funny business going on here. I'm choosing these cards strictly with you guys. So we're gonna do 4 piles because I want to this isn't gonna be like a really long one. This is gonna be a shorter for me reading. Okay, so I'm not gonna look at them yet. I'm actually not gonna look at them until the end of your reading, which I know you might be like, ah. But there's a reason for that, so we'll get to that. So the first one here, I'm gonna put the this is a piece of labradorite stone. Put that there. It's gonna be kind of hard to see because there is a lot going on top of these. This is just actually a piece of dyed agate, pink dyed agate. It's still pretty though. And pile 3, you have, this is a piece of quartz crystal, but it's a certain kind of quartz crystal, and I cannot figure out what kind it is. I've looked it up a million times. I cannot find it. I got it in like a group of stones, so if anybody knows, let me know. This one here is a piece of malachite. So green malachite. I think they're all green, aren't they? Still learning about the stones, guys. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1. Okay, so if you chose the labradorite moonstone, then this is going to be your reading. I'm going to actually put this card over to the side here. I have not looked at this card. I do not know what it says. You know, y'all might not believe me, but I really don't know what that card says. So what we're going to do, first I'm going to get tarot. We're going to kind of take a look into this person's reality right now. What's going on with this person when it comes to you, okay? When it comes to your connection. Where are they at currently? And then I'm going to get some message cards. We're going to get in the shadow cards so we can get the honest truth here. And then we're going to also get some regular hidden truth, oracle, and message cards to see what they will say to you, okay? So we're going to kind of take one look at one look at the other, and then you'll be able to kind of tell if this is your person. So pile 1. Then we'll take a look at your card here at the end and get some advice. These, I didn't mention this in the intro here. I meant to, but these, this tarot that I'm using for all the piles here is called the Joker Tarot deck. And this is new. I just got this. I've seen it before. I've seen other people use it, but I just found it and I've just got it, and I think these will be really good to use for this reading because of the imagery that's on the cards themselves. I think it will be helpful as an intuitive reader here. Okay, That's a good shuffle here. Let's do one more. Why not? Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'm really short, guys, in real life. I'm really short in real life, like 5'1". So I have to put a pillow under my behind so I can do this reading. Okay, so what's going on with this person? What's going on with Pile 1's person? With this connection, where are they at? What are they thinking about with Pile 1? Spirit, what is this person thinking about with Pile 1? Nothing. They're not thinking about. I'm just kidding. Oh, well, there you go. Let's see. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. 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 What are they thinking about? I feel like this person's thinking about, well, the first thing I got from that was procrastination. Okay, so we have the King of Cups and the High Priestess, and these are both in, I'm going to take both these in reverse because that's what I'm feeling here is with the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to go ahead and get all the cards out, and then I'll tell you overall. I think that's the easiest way for me to do it. Six of Cups. Because sometimes, you know, the card can go one way of what the meaning is, but then if you get a clarifier for it, it kind of sums it up. So might as well just go ahead and pull everything out and get the clarifiers, and then we'll take a look. We have the Moon in reverse. I'm going to move these so y'all can see them. I know there's a glare here. There we go. That's better. So why is the Page of Pentacles here in reverse there? What is this Page of Pentacles in reverse about? This is procrastinating energy here. What are they learning about? This Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Wheel of Fortune. Look at his face. Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel like this person's going through some lessons in this connection. From this connection. Why is the King of Cups in reverse? Okay. Six of Swords. Yeah. Why is, okay. High Priestess in reverse with the Eight of Cups. Oh. Why is the Six of Cups here? Eight of Swords. Why is the Moon in reverse? Why is Star? That's interesting. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, look at that. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Wands under it. With the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups, guys. Holy moly. I'm going to keep all these out. Can y'all see these? Good enough. Okay. Let's move them over just a little bit. Better. A little better. Okay. So, let me tell you what's going on with this person, because my goodness. When it comes to you, this person are all up in their head here. When it comes to this connection. Yeah, I know. I'm going to move these over some more. I just can't help myself. Okay. So I guess I'm going to start here with the bottom of the deck energy. And we're going to go into, look at that. The King of Swords at the bottom here is wanting to show itself. Do you see it peeking out? It's like, hey, what about me? Don't forget about me. I'm down here at the bottom. I got some stuff I need to say. Okay, here we go. So overall, bottom of the deck energy, I got to point out, mainly, because that's what I'm feeling here, is this Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity. I feel like this person feels like there's a new opportunity for them to come back in to this connection. And under that, Guys, look at all these kings and all these pages and this knight. That's what makes me feel like this person is all up in their head here. I mean, you literally have 3 kings here. You have King of Cups, King of Wands, and the King of Swords had to pop itself out there too. So I feel like with the kings, and then you got pages, and then you have knights, it's like this person I feel like is kind of all over the place with their energy. They're trying to figure out what they're capable of here when it comes to a new opportunity here in this connection. And I feel like they're also trying to kind of figure out how they can come back in, how they can have this new opportunity here. And I feel like this has a lot to do with them wanting to kind of mend things. So we're going to start here with this new opportunity. With this saying golden age on here and the way that they have their hands, I'm feeling like this person feels like this is like a golden opportunity in whatever communication that you and this person are in at this time. I feel like they feel as if they're going to have like one golden opportunity to really be able to approach you and to figure out what's, where your energy's at here. Because under that you have the Page of Wands, which makes me think that this person they're trying to decide, right? She's leaning up against the tree here with her back with a piece of grass in her mouth. And the house is back here. And there's a big cloud next to the house. It's like they're kind of clouded at how they're going to really come back in. And they're not looking over here in this direction. She's looking out this way. I feel like this person's leaning against the tree as well. I feel like they're trying to ground their idea right now within themselves, how exactly they want to have this new opportunity, how they want to approach you. Now, under that, you have the Knight of Wands. So this person may be feeling this intuitive nudge, if you will, that's pushing them into taking advantage of this golden opportunity here with you. And under that, you have the Knight of Cups. Ooh, under that, you have the Seven of Swords and the Two of Wands and the Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Okay. So there may be some kind of apology here. And I feel like this person is worried about stepping outside of their comfort zone and kind of apologizing to you in whatever way, shape, or form they feel they need to. I do feel like they're trying to be very strategic with that. And I feel like they're going to come back in with this Knight of Cups. Normally that's like the romantic offer, but I'm not really sensing that much energy. I just feel like they're going to kind of woo you, if you will. Because I feel like there's something here that they know that they need to apologize for. I think that's why the King of Swords is showing himself with the Knight of Cups here. It's almost to clarify the Knight of Cups. It's like they're coming in with this Knight of Cups energy, this charm, but they're doing it in a strategic way with the King of Swords, right? They're doing it in a way of, they're doing it as a strategy because they know that there is some sort of a apology of some sort here with this Page of Cups here. And the truth of this apology, them facing this opportunity to apologize in whichever way, it's causing some kind of conflict here. Look at that, the Emperor in reverse. Trying to show itself underneath there. So this person feels all this other energy, right? But they don't feel like they're exactly, like the Emperor's not upright. So it's about control. This person's still this person may be a very logical person. They could be an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this person is, we have a lot of, I'm not even going to go through the signs because pretty much they're all here. But I feel like they're in their logical mindset and they know that they have to come back in this charmful type way, okay? So here's what they're thinking. Here's their idea, how they're coming back, guys, how they're going to come back towards you here. So we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So they're trying to learn their lesson from this Wheel of Fortune. Whatever happened here in the past, right? Maybe there could have been a new beginning with this acorn here. They may have missed an opportunity to have a new beginning with you at some point. But they're kind of learning their lesson from that, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is about, well, with this Page of Pentacles, that's just what I'm getting. They're learning their lesson here. They want, you know, this renewal here. They're trying to close out whatever happened here before where they missed it, and they want to come back in, and that's why they're being so strategic. I feel like they're being strategic because they know that they missed an opportunity in the past. They don't want that to happen again. So we have the King of Cups here in reverse with the Six of Swords. The emotional instability in this connection or with this person, them not understanding where their emotions lie, or not understanding where your emotions lie with them, or that instability in this connection is something that this person's wanting to move away from, okay? They want this, and it's so funny here, you have the Eight of Pentacles card, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and the dice, what I'm seeing here, it has 7 on it. What else do I see? I feel like this person's really spent some time alone. They maybe have been indulging themselves. And I feel like I said here, I feel like they have with the King of Wands, they're getting this intuitive nudge that they need to pull themselves away from this. In this card, you know, you see the trolls here that are pulling the guy in the middle, the Joker or whatever, away from the table. And on the table, you have all kinds of stuff. You have, you know, all kinds of games. You have alcohol. You have just all this stuff here. It's like they've been sitting here for a long time, holding on to all this baggage here in this connection, and they're being called to pull themselves away from that, to balance their emotions out here, to balance out this connection emotionally. So you have the High Priestess here in reverse and the Eight of Cups. They've been holding on to some secrets here about the reason that they've walked away from this connection here with this Eight of Cups. It's about when you know that there's still cups there, but you're still walking away from it, no matter, even though there's cups that haven't been tumped over or drank, they're still sitting there, but you're choosing to walk away from that. I feel like that's something that's been a secret here in this connection that this person's been kind of holding on to. And now it's like Spirit's like nudging them to face it. And it's so funny here because you did the Six of Swords, which is, you know, that moving into calmer waters, knowing that you have to release baggage here. And over here you have the Eight of Swords. Also, I have to point out there are technically, I'm seeing 3 eights because you have the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and then on this right here, you actually have the Eight of Pentacles card that's flipped up, which is saying that they need to work on themselves. They need to work on this imbalance, this connection with the Eight of Pentacles. But 3 eights here. So 888 is meaning financial abundance is on your way. But with the Ace of Pentacles here, what I'm seeing from this is, and we're talking about this connection with you and them, is this isn't about finances. This is more of like a Pentacles grounded type energy for me. So basically what this is insinuating is that this connection grounding itself is about to change, okay? That, especially because they're pulling him away here, I feel like what this is insinuating is that this connection with this person overall is about to have this new beginning, about to ground in a new way, a new understanding, new clarity, okay? So the Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords here, in the past, this person, because I feel like they've been reminiscing on this a lot, okay? I feel like they have a lot, especially because she's looking over here at the moon in reverse. I feel like they're having a lot of anxiety and stress over how maybe they handled things in the past with you, where they walked away here. They have a secret about why they walked away or the reason they walked away, or secrets going behind this connection here. There's just a lot of information I feel like this person's holding on to that they haven't expressed to you in any which way, shape, or form. And they're reminiscing about that a lot with this with the Six of Cups here. You have 2 sixes as well, but 6 is the number of healing. So I feel like this connection is moving into more of a healing space, and I feel like this person's going to be the one to kind of step up and finally give you some information that you've been searching for. Why this Eight of Cups, why they decided to bounce out on this connection here. So that's what came to mind. So this Eight of Swords is them feeling helpless, okay? In the past, they may have had this helpless energy. Like, they didn't know how to explain themselves. They didn't know what to do with the information that they had. And we're going to kind of get to that and figure that out. But they didn't know how to explain to you because they just left you sitting here, right? And I feel like this person knows that you've been through some deep inner turmoil when it comes to this connection because of the fact that they just kind of left you sitting here. And I mean, they didn't even wait for the meal to be served. They took off without even, I mean, they just served the bread. Nobody's even had a bite of it yet. You're just sitting there. And I feel like that caused you, they realize now that that caused you in a lot of pain. And they're feeling helpless. They felt helpless about bringing you what you needed here. But that's about to change here. With this star here in reverse, it's like this person didn't know what they were doing at the time that they were doing it, but they were trying to like save their self in the situation. They couldn't give you the information that you needed because they didn't know how to give you that information. I feel like it's because they didn't know how they felt with this King of Cups in reverse. They didn't know what to do, you know? And they realized by not giving you anything and just walking away, they kind of left you here in this Moon in reverse, which is about that, you know, mental confusion completely. And they also feel like maybe they misinterpreted what they meant here with you or how they felt here with you by doing that. And they've, you know, they've repressed a lot, by the way. The star, again, is a card of opportunity in the future. It's about having renewed hope and dreams, you know, to come. Thinking about, you know, wishing upon a star. With the Moon in reverse, it's like this opportunity, them being able to pour out the emotions that they've suppressed is, Pisces energy might be significant here as well, but they have been thinking about this, and it's causing them kind of confusion and chaos and all this other stuff. And I feel like it's this nudge that they've been feeling, like this is the chance. I've got to take the chance. I got to take this opportunity to explain myself here, because I feel like they think that if they don't, I feel like this person doesn't want to miss out on anything here with you. And I also feel like they don't want to have you running off with the wrong impression of them. That's where a lot of it's coming from. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna clear this, and I'm going to get some message cards so we can take a look and see what exactly would this person not say to you, what they're thinking, right? That they won't say to you. And then we'll see what they will say to you. Okay, so one versus the other here. And then we're gonna get some advice. And then we'll take a look at your card here and see what we got. So we're gonna start off with what they won't say. So I did this in the last reading I did was, oh, they want me to keep that, okay. The last reading I did was about the next time you see this person, what it will be like. And in pile 3, I was called to do this in this way, and I thought, man, that would be a good reading, you know, pick a card reading, because who doesn't want to know that? You know, what this person wouldn't say to you, but they want to, or the thought is there, but they wouldn't do it, you know? Okay, so let's see. What would this person not say to you? Well, that flipped right over. So we have, in that moment, I didn't care. Wow, let's see what this one says. I'm sorry. This is what they won't say to you. So do you remember at the bottom of the deck, I told you that that apology is there, but they're being strategic. And they're going to come back in with this charm. And there's that Two of Wands that we saw, you know, that guy's scared to step outside of his comfort zone and approach you. I really don't want to spend time looking for it, but I kind of do. No, I'm not going to. There's no telling where it's at. But you have that Joker that's sitting there, that clown in between those two wands, and the look on his face is like he's terrified. Because this person, I feel like, if you're expecting this person to come in and apologize, I don't think that that's going to actually happen. I feel like this person has still a lot of pride. And I feel like if you want an apology of some sort from this person, you're going to have to, you know, make them realize that that's known, that you know you're owed an apology there. We'll get some advice though, so hang in there. In that moment, I didn't care. So you remember when in the beginning of the spread there, we saw some cards kind of insinuating that with that Page of Pentacles and that Wheel of Fortune there. I feel like this person knows that they kind of messed up, and whatever moment was that y'all had some kind of conflict or whatnot there, I feel like this person is kind of like, you know, at that time, they didn't care what was going on. Maybe they had some other things going on in their life or whatever it was, and that was kind of like you were an added burden to that list, and they didn't want to step up and, you know, fix things with you or give you that information that you had been searching for, why this disconnection happened. And in that moment, you know, what they won't say to you is in that moment, they didn't care. They didn't care because they had so much other stuff that they were dealing with. That was just one more thing for them to, you know, be added to their plate. Remember and keep in mind this is stuff that they won't tell you. So what else would this person not say but be thinking? What would they not tell Paul 1 but be thinking? You can't come with me. I feel like this person has this thought or idea that this connection isn't something that they can see visually in the future for them. Like, I don't feel like this person is, I feel like this person, I'm feeling like this lonely energy, but in a way of this person feels like they need to go off on their own or do things on their own or be on their own in some sort of way. And they won't tell you this. They won't straight up and come up and say, you know, you can't come with me, because first off, I don't feel like this person wants to add to any of the hurt feelings there, but I feel like this is something, and that's mostly it. This person just doesn't want to hurt your feelings any more than they already have. They don't feel like they have to explain themselves with you either. That's an energy that's coming through. I want to tell you so much. Yeah. There is a lot of things that this person wants to say here to you, like I'm sorry, for instance, but they're not going to come straight forward and openly express all this stuff. And I feel like it's part of their ego that they're fighting with. I feel like they're kind of, how do I explain this? It's pride, and it's also like I don't want to say scared, because I don't feel like it's that. It's like vulnerability, you know? They're not okay with being that vulnerable and just putting everything that they feel out there on the table. There's still some added like guarded protection for themselves there. And part of that is ego protecting themselves. You know, they don't want to make you feel like they're a bad person or they're completely at fault here or how much they messed up in this connection, because it makes them feel like that you would think they were just a bad person if they actually put the words out there. And they don't want you to feel that way, right? And that's a way for their ego to protect itself, which is what's happening here. I don't feel like you would feel that way, though. I don't really know you. That's a hard one, guys. Oh, hold on. Sorry guys, my little boy just came in here. So I don't really know you. This person may feel as if they know you, but they don't. Have you ever like known somebody, but you don't really know that person? And I feel like that kind of makes this person nervous. Like that parts that they don't know about you make this person nervous. I feel like they're worried about what you're capable of, okay? I feel like this person has trust issues. That's what this is telling me. I feel like this person has trust issues. I feel like they have a hard time knowing anybody, to be honest with you. Okay, so the bottom of the deck says, I never used to look at you in that way. Okay, I got a couple of different things with that. First off, if you and this person had any kind of conflict with one another, they want you to understand that they used to not look at you in a way of someone that they would ever have conflict with. And that could have been part of, if there was a separation here, what caused that separation is that conflict coming up and this person really not knowing how to handle that. They've never seen that part of you before. They've never seen you get upset with them like that before. And they pulled themselves back because they don't really know how to handle that part of you. And I think it took some time for this person to understand that, you know, you weren't the only one that was at fault there. If you said or did things out of reaction or out of anger, impulse, whatever it was, desperation, you know, there's danger in that. There's danger in frustration. And I feel like you were frustrated with this person because they weren't giving you some information that you needed on why they chose to just walk away. And I feel like maybe you said some words or did some things that this person kind of threw them off balance, and they were like, whoa, where's this coming from? And at first they might have been like pushing that onto you. But I think since some time's gone on, I feel like this person's trying to kind of understand that maybe that they hurt you more than what they've realized that they hurt you. And that was kind of, not saying that that was okay what you did or said or whatever. I do feel like there's lessons in that. But I also feel like this person is realizing that your reaction was kind of your action there was kind of a reaction to the way that you were feeling from what this person didn't do or say, you know, from the way that they handled this situation with you. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, what will this person say to you? What will this person say? If they could talk to you, if they got a chance to talk to you, which I feel like's coming here, guys, what will this person say? I know exactly what I was doing. Wow. So they might explain that. They might explain kind of what I just said. Like, hey, I knew exactly what I was doing. I knew that you needed time away from me, so I pulled away from you. You know, or whatever it is. They're going to explain that to you. I hid behind material things. Yeah, I feel like this person, it kind of goes with this too, as you will. Like, this is like what it feels for me. These are like clarifiers for this. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is what they won't say, and this is the way it's going to come out. So I'm sorry. I knew exactly what I was doing. They won't have the apology part of it there, but they'll say, yeah, I knew what I was doing. They'll try to give an excuse for why they did what they did, but they won't apologize for what they did. Okay? In that moment, I didn't care. I hid behind material things. Well, this person in that moment tried to hide behind other reasons why. But really, they just didn't care in that moment. They just didn't care because of all the other stuff that they had going on around them, which we kind of already talked about. So what is, you can't come with me? What does this mean? Clarify. I regret lying to you. So there was something that this person, there's something that this person told you or said to you. I feel like this person was kind of trying to... Okay, here's the thing, guys. If you and this person had a conversation like planning on making plans or doing something or whatever it was, and they were like, yeah, I'm into that. Yeah, you can. That's not true. I'm sorry about my kids. I don't know what the crap's going on in there, but get to that in a second. There's no telling. I feel like this person lied to you. I feel like they were just kind of, well, I mean, they're going to tell you that. They regret it. Because I feel like they were they were basically telling you what you wanted to hear. But really, inside of them, they were saying, there's no way, he or she can't come with me. They can't do that. And they regret that because they kind of led you on in that way. Does that make sense? So that might not be for everybody, but someone needs to hear that. I want to tell you so much. What is this here for? Spirit, I want to tell you so much. What is this? What will they say? Clarify. What will they say? Wow. I hid who I really am from you. I want to tell you so much. I hid who I... This goes along with this, what I was saying. This person may have... Okay, here's what I'm feeling, guys. If you were in this connection with this person, they were enjoying this connection with you, okay? And they may have been agreeable about things. So, for instance, if you enjoyed something, they could say, oh, yeah, I like doing that too. I like doing that too. Yeah, I like that, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like they were just saying those kind of things and doing those kind of things because they kind of wanted you to, buy into that. They felt like that was a way to get closer to you. I feel like this person has a hard time being their self, being authentic. And I feel like they kind of maybe cling on to other people's energies in a way so that they can feel accepted. And they might have done this with you. And that might be something that there's a lot of things there they want to tell you about themselves and what they hid. I don't think that they're going to express it in so much, I do feel like that they are going to, kind of bring that up and kind of tell you about that, you really liked doing this, and I didn't really like that so much, I didn't really but I didn't want to say anything because, or whatever it is. That's just one scenario, but I don't really know you. What is this here for, Spirit? I don't really know you. I know that I crossed the line with you. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I feel like there was something that took place, something that happened, where this person feels like they did cross the line here. And it made them see a side of you they've never seen before, a side that they didn't know, okay? They may say to you, even though they may not, apology might not be there, they may actually still say to you, I know that I crossed the line. I said some things I shouldn't have said. And they're not going to say, I'm sorry for that, but they may, it depends on your situation, and it depends on how this conversation, if they say this stuff really to you in person, how this conversation really plays out, how they feel comfortable, how it goes. If it's not going in a very good light, I don't feel like this person's going to say a whole lot. They're going to keep a lot to themselves. But if it is, they may actually express themselves in a more honest way. So the bottom of the deck, the timing just wasn't right for us. Yeah. I feel like this person maybe feels as if you and them came into this connection in at a time in each other's lives where maybe you were both having a lot going on. I mean, we kind of saw that here with I didn't care in that moment. And I feel like this person doesn't feel like they had the time to express themselves or time to really get to know you in the way that they feel like they could have or should have. I do feel like this person thinks about this a lot. Underneath the deck, you have I replay our conversations over and over, and that's kind of that Six of Cups energy that we talked about with that Eight of Swords. I feel like this person's reminiscing a lot about how they expressed themselves in the past and how all that kind of played out. So let's get some advice, and then we'll take a look at your other card here. I'm going to use these. Am I going to use these? Yes. Okay, I'm going to use these messages of love oracles to get some advice for you guys about this. Okay. Spirit, can we have some advice for call 1 about the person here? Ooh, apology. You can't expect an apology you want to hear. Guys, did you see how that flew out there? Apology, next time, I'm sorry. Okay, here's what I'm sensing here, guys. And I know y'all take this how it resonates, because I don't know that I necessarily agree with this, but this is what I'm hearing. That happens sometimes. You may feel, if you're, depending on where you are with this person, you may feel like, because, you know, we did talk about this, about you maybe reacted in a way you shouldn't have, or whatever, said some things or out of impulse. I feel as if what Spirit's saying here is, if you kind of take the lead on this, if you kind of apologize for whatever transpired and how it transpired here, I do feel as if your person will take that initiative and apologize as well. If that's what you're wanting, if that's what you're looking for. If you feel like you're capable of doing that, of apologizing for your part or whatever it is that you played in this. If not, I feel like this person's definitely, I don't feel like gonna put they're not gonna take the lead. They're not gonna take the lead when it comes to that apology. You know, and if you feel like you are stronger within your own self, because this person, like we said earlier, is kind of fighting their ego a bit. So if you feel like you're stronger with your own self to take the lead on that, then I would go for it. But you know, that's only to say for some of y'all that feel like this conversation that you have with this person or whatever is headed in a good direction. If it's not, I mean, you'll know. You're gonna have to key in on your intuition there about that and how you feel about that. Okay, so what else, Spirit? Okay, regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. Imagine that. Look at that. I regret lying to you moved whenever this came out. Yeah. I do feel like this person does regret a lot of how they treated you in this situation. That came out in the spread. Yeah. What else? They may apologize for that, you know. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. I do feel like this person is in that energy. You know, I mean, come on, guys. We had all the kings and the knights there. I feel like this person is missing you in that way. I feel like you both are, though. I mean, you're watching this reading, so, you know, you are thinking about this person in some way. Let's get one more. One more. Can we have one more piece of advice? Or whatever it is. I don't feel like a lot of these are advice, but I have one more piece of advice. Oh, something they just said to me. Look, we have time apart here as well. Some distance will help bring clarity, and I feel like it has in this connection. Something else just came to me here with this longing. If you've been missing this person or longing for this person, and you're wanting to be authentic here, depending on how this conversation takes place or goes, tell them, you know, be honest with them about it. Yeah, I've been missing you. Where you been? What happened? Passion is at the bottom of the deck. Try something that you've never done before. Wow. So don't let fear get in the way of this conversation, okay? Make sure that you're your true authentic self. It's really important because you don't want to have any regrets here outside of this conversation. You don't know, and I feel like the way this person's energy is, when this person's going to come back in ever, like how they're going to, you just don't know when you're going to get this opportunity, golden opportunity there, guys, remember? You don't know when you're going to get this chance again. Make sure that you're not, I mean, you're listening to this person, you're not bombarding them with all kinds of your truths here, but make sure that if you feel like the need or the nudge to say something, don't let fear hold you back, because you don't want to have any regrets here, okay? They're gonna, whatever you say, it's not like they're gonna be able to unhear it. So just make sure that you're honest and authentic in this conversation, and try not to let fear hold you back. So let's see what your card says. You have survived every day of your life so far. You really think today will be the one that defeats you? Okay, so I feel like with your reading, what this is saying here is, and this is kind of like a phoenix, I guess, sort of. I feel like you've come a very long way in this connection. Don't let this conversation be the one that defeats you, okay? Don't let all the healing work and stuff that you've done in this connection, from this connection, or within yourself, okay? Don't let this break you. So if this person says some things that you don't like or you disagree with, remember who you are. Have patience with yourself. You know, I did say there's danger and frustration, and that's very true. Don't get so frustrated here with this person that you say things that you're going to regret, okay? Take a deep breath and really think about it before you express it, okay? You're capable of doing that. You know how to do that. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it resonated for you, and I hope it made sense. I hope it helps you in the future with this person. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your kindness and your support and your likes and your all that good stuff. I love all the interactions. And that's it. Thanks for being here and tuning in. Hope to see you again. Bye. Hey, pal two. Okay, so if you chose this is pink dyed agate stone, then this is your reading. That right there. Okay, so this is your card, and I'm not gonna look at it yet. I'm actually gonna put it over here. I'm gonna wait towards the end to take a look at it. I know that's probably frustrating, but I want to be able to, that's going to be for advice. So we want to kind of see what's going on here first before we kind of get into that. Okay. Woo! Well, okay. So these are going to be a little bit jumpy for you guys. We'll get into that. Apparently this person has a lot to say. So what we're doing here is, or not to say, it depends. What we're doing here is we're going to try to figure out what this person will not say to you versus what they will say to you. So the way I'm going to do that is, what we're first going to do is get some tarot to kind of sense this person's energy, not only towards you, but towards this connection, okay? This is not going to be like real in detail, but when I do get the message cards out, it will help me to be able to understand the situation ahead of time, so I can kind of know how to tune in to the energies that come out through the message cards, okay? So if that makes sense. We're going to use the, and you know, I'm kind of doing like a pet theme, or I'm really doing like a cat theme in a way, because I've already done the the edited part of the intro. So I know that I'm going to do like a cat type theme on it. But instead of using my cat deck, I'm actually using this new deck that I got. It's called the Joker Tarot. Because the imagery on these cards, the way that they come up on these cards, they're intuitively, they're really good to pick up on when you're talking about how someone's feeling about the connection. So, sorry guys. I have a lot of ashes on my desk. I don't like that. Okay. You know, ashes are the worst. They're everywhere. Okay, here we go. So, pile 2. What is this person thinking and feeling about your connection? Now, I want y'all to keep in mind that when we do get the message cards out, they do tend to be, the shadow messages, which are the ones they won't tell you, are very honest and sometimes can be a little triggering. But when they first come out, just give me a chance, because I'm going to interpretate them in a way that will be easily understood, maybe less triggering. So, okay, here we go. Pile 2. What's going on with this person with pile 2 spirit? What is going on with them? How are they feeling about this connection with pile 2? How are they feeling about it? Okay. Strength. These cards, guys, it's like cartoon pictures, really, but man, there's a lot of stuff coming off of this intuitively. I feel like this person realizes that this connection is going to be a lot of work, and they're wanting to take it slow. They also may feel like one of the messages that's coming through here is that they may feel like you're kind of like a pain in the neck, but not in a bad way, okay? I just mean like, I don't mean that in a negative way at all. Just more of a like, a fun, silly kind of way, okay? Did y'all see that card just stood up by itself? The 9 of Wands in reverse. Let's see. I just said that this was going to be that they felt like this was kind of a struggle. I feel, didn't I say that? But that's what the 9 of Wands is in reverse, is a struggle. How is this? The 3 of Cups in reverse. How is this person feeling about this connection card from your spirit? How is this person feeling about this connection here? The Lovers. I keep hearing repetitively like, you're such a pain in my ass. But like not in a like a loving way. It's weird. It's not weird, you know. But how does this person see this connection? How does this person see this connection here? How does this person see this connection? Okay, well, there's a whole heck of a lot that's just turned over, and I'm not going to take all of them because there's a whole lot here. But if the important ones that we need will come out again. Like that one. The 9 of Cups. That's a good one to have. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers here. Ruby, that'd be, I have to scoot over. Why is strength here? I'm going to take this one. The 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I get it. Why is the 9 of Pentacles? I'm sorry. 9 of Wands in reverse. Somebody's in my way. 9 of Wands in reverse. Well, this wanted to come out, just flew at me, so I'm going to take both of these, actually. I have the 5 of Cups in reverse with the 6 of Swords here. This is clearly telling me that someone's wanting to try to move into a calmer space here with you. That's the struggle. That's the struggle. Okay, so why is the 3 of... Oh, okay. Oh, the 3 of Wands. 3 of Cups in reverse. Clarify the 3 of Wands in reverse. I'm sorry. 3 of Wands in reverse to clarify the 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Hold on. Whoa. What in the heck? So, for the Lovers, to clarify the Lovers, we just had the Devil and the Tower in reverse pop out. So, I'm going to take both of these because when the Tower comes out, you don't put it back in the deck. You take it. Honey, you're going to have to just sit in my lap. Can you sit in my lap, please? That's great. Thank you. Okay. And then this one here came out too. Death. holy cow. Okay, so to clarify the lovers, you have the Tower in reverse, the Devil, and Death. This person is mentally confused about the fact that they see this lovers here with you. And there was some kind of change here that took place, some kind of death in this connection, but they're still completely attached to you. What is the Knight of Cups here? The Knight of Swords. Look at that. 2 knights back to back. Also, what they're telling me here with this is that, you know, when the Devil and the lovers come out together, it's basically the imagery of the Devils is the same as the lovers. It's just in a more negative type way, depending on how it's being worded here in the tarot and the spread. And what they're telling me here is that this person can see both parts of this connection. They can see the good part of it, and they can also see the negative aspects of it, like how it could play out, how it couldn't play out. And with that both being there, that's what's causing them this mental confusion. They're really scared or afraid of there being a disruption here in this connection. And what could happen in this connection, how people, I think, would see this connection or something pertaining to that. It's like they want to have the negative parts of this connection have a death, right, if you will, and a rebirth in a different way, because they see you as this lover here. The bottom of the deck energy is the 6 of Wands in reverse with the 4 of Swords here. And the Queen of Cups in reverse is underneath that. The 3 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like this person is taking a lot of time to themselves, because I feel like they have, I feel like they have been suppressing a lot of emotions, and I feel that they're trying to really spend some time contemplating about these emotions and how they can make some sort of victory in this connection here, right? They have a lot of doubt, okay? I feel like this person may be actually also doubting the commitment that you have to this connection, or doubting a new beginning that could take place here, because I feel like there's some kind of heartbreak here with the 3 of Swords showing up. Let's see what's under that. And the King of Cups in reverse under that. I feel like, and there's counterparts there, guys. King and Queen of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, by the way. So I do feel like that. Sorry, I had to get a drink of my coffee there. I do feel like the overall energy here, and I know I kind of jumped the gun here with this right here, but I mean, that is some serious major arcana, by the way, with the lovers. I mean, this person is very much so up in their head about you and this connection. They're thinking about this a lot, and there's a lot of thought that's going into this. I think that's part of the reason why this 4 of Swords is here. But the overall bottom of the deck energy here is the 6 of Wands. So there is a little bit of doubt in this connection. I feel like, and it has to do with the way that you're feeling and the way this person feels like you're feeling. I feel like this person maybe has felt like you have spent some time doing some healing or something about this connection, and that they're wondering if you would even be committed into having some sort of grounded new beginning here with them. There may be someone here in the background of this connection that your person is worried about, the way that they're seeing this connection, or if this connection, if you and this person are together currently, which, to be honest with you, I kind of sort of not really getting that. And I'm going to tell you why. Is because the struggle here with the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Swords here, about there is something here that you, well, that's not necessarily true. What they're saying here is this could have been an argument that you had with this person. You could still be together with this person. But for most of you, I feel like this is some sort of separation here. I don't feel like you're actually with this person currently. But either way, you need to understand that this person is very, very, very up in their head about you, okay? They do have this romantic chemistry here with you. They see you as their equal. They see you as someone that they could, you know, share their lives here together with. And there may have been some kind of upset here when it comes to that. And that's the struggle in this connection here that they're trying to address with their emotions, okay? They want to bring things into a calmer place with you. They do feel as if they want to get you kind of isolated in a way, to get some time or pull you somehow. I feel like they're trying to figure out how they can actually get you alone so that they could have some kind of conversation with you here. With the Strength and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like this person, the struggle here that this person's having is that giving to you or giving in this connection has seriously slowed down. I feel like this is you giving to them. I feel like because of whatever happened here between the two of you, this Five of Cups energy, I feel like this connection has seriously slowed down communication-wise. That's the struggle here. And they know that going back into this is going to be slow. It's kind of like when you have if you're with this person, it's like when you have an argument with them and y'all kind of don't talk to each other for a couple of days. It's that kind of energy, okay? Now, if you're not with this person, then this is an energy of, y'all, something did take place here. There was some kind of grief, some kind of disappointment here that took place here. And it's a struggle for them to figure out how they can basically get back into your good graces, okay? So they know that they have to take things slow. They haven't figured out how they're going to be able to get you alone to have whatever they want with you, whatever conversation that they need to have with you here. They want to bring back this this romance, this charm. They are nervous or scared about there being some kind of closure in this connection. That's causing them a lot of mental chaos because of the attachment that they feel with you. They don't want to lose you here, definitely. With the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords, they may come in very charming, very romantic-like, with some kind of communication. And like I said, this is going to be slow though, okay? But right now, what they're doing here is that they're just contemplating. With the Four of Swords here, they're just really trying to figure out how they're going to go about this, how they're going to do this, if this is something that's possible. If, you know, whatever happened here with that Three of Swords that we saw down here, with that Three of Swords, if you are mentally or emotionally, let's say that, if you are emotionally in a place where you will be able to take them, you know, consider them with some sort of new beginning or renewal, if you will, because I'm feeling those two different energies about whether you're with this person or not. Some kind of renewal here that they're wanting to take place or wanting to take place in this connection. And they're suppressing. They feel like, I think they kind of wonder if you're suppressing a lot too. And I think they're worried about that. This person's really generous with you. I feel like they're trying to give you the time that you need. But they're very overwhelmed right now. They're very nervous about this death. I feel like one thing too that I'm kind of getting here is that this person may be very worried that you can see straight through them with this card and the way that the imagery is here. And they also may be worried that, I feel like this person now sees you. If they're not with you, they see you as this lovers. And they're attached to you and they're trying to avoid a death in this connection. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear all this out, and then I'm going to get some message cards, and we're going to take two different looks at the message cards. So let me get those up, clear this, and let me get those out, and then I'll explain to you how that's going to play out there, because this is interesting. Okay, so the first cards that we're going to use here are the, and all these cards I'm using, guys, are from the same. Sorry, my My dog, I have 2 golden doodles, and they're outside, and one of them, she's crazy. She's just running around in circles like... I got my window open. I needed some light today. Okay, so anyway, these are in the shadows, oracle cards. Both of these are from All Things Intuitive. You can get them on Etsy, I think. I think some of them you can get on Amazon, but not all of them. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull some of these. These are the messages. These are what they're thinking, okay? But they would not say this to you, okay? They wouldn't tell you this, but it's definitely on their mind. Now, in these cards, be aware, like I said in the beginning, especially if there was some kind of, letdown here in this connection. They're very honest. There are going to be things that come out. Now, remember that these are shadow cards, so these are parts of this person's shadow self, okay? These parts could come from anger, frustration, anything that, sometimes you say things and you don't necessarily think about them or mean them later and you regret them. That's this. That's what's going to come out here. This is the things that, and some of these are good, some of these are bad. It just depends. So let's just see. And then I'll kind of look at the card and what we have, and we'll interpretate what we're seeing here from the spread. Okay, Spirit. What would this person not be thinking but not tell pile 2? What is this person thinking about this connection in pile 2 but not going to say? In that moment, I didn't care. Okay, so I think this came out pile 1, but like I just got done saying, where they may have said some things that later on they regretted. I feel like the reason I said that, or felt the need to say that, maybe that was that part of that. I do feel like there's some kind of argument or something that happened here. And I feel like this person said some things that maybe they didn't regret, or maybe they regret, but at the time they said it because they were, like I said, frustrated in that moment, and they didn't care in that moment. So what else? What else can you tell me here? What would this person not say to pile 2? Ooh. Your body language says so much. So this person is kind of reading intuitively to you in the energy of you, if they're around you, or in the past when they were around you. And they're kind of sensing that your body language is kind of pulling away from them, closed off to them in that way. They're just reading into that. But like we said, this person is very much so up in their head about you, so that makes sense. They actually might even be reminiscing, going back in their head about things, a situation, or a moment that took place between the two of you, and thinking about the way that your body language was towards them in that moment. Like they're trying to figure some stuff out here, so I'm sure they're revisiting conversations. I fear that you will reject me. This is that bottom of the deck energy that we saw about them not knowing where you are emotionally with them, and if you've had time to kind of heal from, whatever took place here with them or not. What else? They are afraid of that death, like we said, with the lovers there. They're afraid of this ending here. I never want to feel that way again. Oh. Yeah, this person feels bad, guys. I feel like this person feels bad. I feel like this person feels bad for what happened between the two of you. What else? I want to tell you so much. Yeah, they do. But they're trying to figure out, and like I said, the energy of them coming to you with some kind of communication is there, okay? But they're wanting to do it in a sweet, in a nice, loving, romantic type way, okay? And they're trying to figure out how to do that without disrupting anything that you have going. They don't want to come back charging back in towards you when you're not ready, if you're still upset with them, because they want it. Like we said with that six of swords there, they're wanting to move into calmer waters. They don't want to disrupt anything, right? They don't want to make it worse. I'm waiting for an apology. So like I said, guys, don't be triggered here. This is part of their shadow self. So there are probably some things, and if, you know, be honest with yourself. This isn't going to resonate for everybody, so just take it what resonates for your part. But be honest with yourself about the part that you played in whatever happened in this connection. And, you know, it takes two to tango. So maybe there were some things that you said, or maybe some things that you did that you aren't proud of, or that you wish that you could change. You know, when that, I think I said this in pile 1, you know, there's a lot of danger when it comes to frustration in a conversation. And there's a reason that rhymes, frustration in the conversation. Because we're quick to say things because of our anger and all those other crazy chaotic emotions that are behind that. But half the time we say things that we don't mean, and like I said, we regret them later. I feel like maybe you said something to this person that they're feeling like you should also apologize for. This bottom underneath here says, I've been here before with others. I think that came out in pile 1 too. Okay. So maybe they have been in this similar situation here before with others, or maybe they've argumented with others in this way, or whatever that situation is, and they're wanting to change. You know, they're wanting to learn from those past lessons, and they want to come back in with you different because of the way that they see you, because of how much you matter to this person. You know, they don't want to, like I said, come in when you're not ready and then make things worse. They want to make sure they have it right this go around. Okay? So now we're going to see what they would say to you. These are the hidden truth oracles. So the next time that you get to this person, or they talk to this person, or whatever it is, when this conversation happens, if it happens, and their energy stays the same here. What are they wanting to bring up? What are they wanting to say? So this is what they won't say. This is what they will say, okay? Okay, so in pile 1, I actually use these as clarifiers. I don't know that I'm going to necessarily do that here for you guys. I think I'm just going to pull out cards, and if they seem like they clarify, we'll pick up on that. What would this person say? What is this person wanting to say to pile 2? What is this person wanting to say to pile 2? I don't react when people mention you. So if this is a disconnection, okay, I feel like this person is not wanting everyone else to know the way that they feel about you, a way that they feel about whatever happened here in your connection. Or they're just not wanting other people to be aware of their feelings for you. Take what resonates. I don't know, everybody's got different situations here, but this is what this card means, okay? Let's see what else. I don't know how hard it was. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Okay. So one of the things that I heard is if this person rejected you in the past or let you go for whatever reason they had, whatever reason that was, I think that's part of the reason why they're in fear of you rejecting them now. Okay? And with this card, I feel like this is, you know, this is obviously one of the things that, also with this card, something else that I got here was this person might be if you ask this person, you know, about anybody asking about you or whatever, they may say, I don't even react when people mention you, because they may want to just stay out of the drama, you know, keep everybody else out of y'all's stuff. I don't know why that came back up, but there it did. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. They're going to mention this to you. They're going to, if they did let you go in the past, okay? Or if they did, also what I'm hearing, if they brought something up to you, if you are in a connection still together, if they brought something up to you that was hard for them to even bring that up. And whatever it was, I feel like it maybe triggered you. You maybe had a bad reaction to it. But that's not going to be for everybody, guys. That's if you're in this connection still. I feel like most of this is for if you're not in this connection, but if this person let you go, they want you to know how hard that was for them. That it's not something that they wanted necessarily to do. They felt like they had to. You speak to me through music, so they may talk to you about that. They may talk to you about how they think about you a lot, and they do, because your spread sure did show that. Okay, I'm trying to drink my coffee while it's still hot. Oh my gosh, I wish I had treated you better. Right under, I never want to feel that way again. See, I feel this person feels regretful, feels remorseful for whatever happened there between the two of you. They know that with that Three of Swords and that Queen of Cups underneath there, I definitely know that they, broke your heart in some sort of way. And they wish they wouldn't have. If it's something they said or something they did or whatever it was, or how they let you go, if they let you go, they wish they would have just redid that whole thing in a different way. What else does this person want? See? I wish I could take my words back. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling here. Also, if this person comes to you, I feel like even though that they want to say a whole lot to you, they may hold back a lot as well. But I do feel like they do wish that they could take their words back here in this, whatever they said in this connection, and react in a completely different way. The bottom of the deck says, I'll wait for a sign from you. So you know how we kind of talked about how this person is kind of waiting because they don't know how you are and they're trying to figure out how to come back in and kind of gauge your energy there, which I feel like is also part of a collective energy. But anyway, I feel like they might be just sitting there like waiting for a sign from you to see how they can come back in, right? To see how, if you're going to accept them or not, or if you're still upset with them, if you're still, going through some heartbreak because of them. They want to kind of gauge that before they come back in there, okay? Okay, so let's take a look here. Wait. I don't know if I did this for pile 1, so don't tell them. If you're from pile 1, hey. Guess what? You get some message cards this go around. These messages of love oracles, I'm going to use these because I want to give you guys some advice outside of what your main card is, and I don't know why, but they're wanting me to pull these, so here we go. These are the same maker too, by the way. What advice? What are you wanting to tell pile 2? Okay, this might not be advice, but there's more information you need here about this person. Moving forward. What is it? Marriage. This relationship is moving towards sacred union. What? Guys, what I heard in my head and what I repeated and then this come out. And you have the Lovers there too, by the way, Wow. So this doesn't have to be marriage, okay? Even though this is that marriage card, it doesn't have to be marriage. This could just be a union, okay? I feel like Spirit's wanting you to know that everything's going to be okay. Like this, that you need to kind of ground yourself, kind of just relax a little bit, that this person's just kind of planning some things out in their head. They're trying to straighten themselves out emotionally, and it's going to be slow-moving energy, okay? But I feel like they're going to come back in there. We did see the Sloth on that Strength card. And Strength, there is a part that when I studied here that I read about Strength, and this card, Strength, and Tarot talks about having the strength to have that patience that you need in any given situation. And I feel like this is part of like what the message is coming out for you guys, that Spirit's wanting you to understand. To have patience with this person. Don't be too pressive with them. Kind of give them the time that they needed to have that understanding of where they're at, okay? And what they're really wanting here. New love. Wow. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. Yeah, you and this person are going to work this out, most definitely. You are going to come into a better place with one another. True love is at the bottom of the deck, guys. Holy moly. Longing and put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your connection. Guys, somebody needed to hear that. Maybe that was what the argument was about. That's funny. So true love, marriage, and new love. Wow. And longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Yeah. You and this person are going to make up. Don't even worry about it. Spirit's like, don't worry about it. They just need to straighten some stuff out. They'll come to you. They'll probably come to you, maybe apologize. These are the things that they're going to say, right? So they're going to say, I wish I could take my words back. I'm sorry I treated you the way that I did. You know, I haven't tried to start anything about you. I don't even mention you when other people talk, whenever other people say anything. You know, I've been waiting for a sign from you to see if you're mad at me or not. You know, that kind of thing. And I can tell you though for sure that this person, since if they do apologize or whatever it is, they're definitely gonna want that back. Oh, I just saw 333 on the timer. Okay, so 333 means growth. Number 3, creation, and working together, building that friendship back up. Mind, body, and spirit. Don't neglect one for the other. So maybe this person's trying to get all their, you know, everything together, like I said, mind, body, and spirit before they come to you. You are strong. You are resilient. You will defeat this. Well, there you go. So pile 2, you don't have anything to worry about with this person. They are, you know, just trying to contemplate and get, like I said, their stuff together before they come back in towards you. They don't want to lose you. That's very, very obvious in your tarot. They definitely don't want to lose you. And they're going to come back in. And they're going to ask, I think, for forgiveness. And they're going to want to have a conversation with you to see where you are. But, I mean, come on, guys. You will defeat this. I already said that before that was even there. And new love, marriage, true love. Come on. Nothing to worry about here, guys. This is an overall really good reading, I feel. Okay, so I'm going to leave you there on that good note. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thanks, guys, for all your interactions and words and kindness and support and all that good stuff. I appreciate every single bit of it. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated for you. Yeah, that's it. I hope to see you again. Thanks. Bye. Hey, pile 3. Okay, so if you chose the clear quartz crystal or whatever this is, so frustrating. I don't know what this is because I've had it for a long time. Anyway, if anybody knows what this is, let me know, please. I've looked it up so many times. I even have that little app on my phone where you can like take a picture of it and it'll look it up for you. Nothing. Nobody can tell me. It just says quartz, but okay, so I'm going to put your card here to the side, and we're going to look at that at the end because that's going to be your overall energy, overall advice for the reading. Not energy, advice for the reading. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to get tarot. This is going to tell me, and I'm using the, this is called the Joker Tarot deck. But what this is going to tell me is actually what is going on with this person, okay? So that I can get kind of a look into the situation so that I know how to better read the message cards, okay? So this is going to be like what this person is feeling about this connection, how they're feeling about you currently. And then we're going to get 2 different sets of oracles. One is going to tell me what they're not going to tell you. And the other is going to tell me what they, what they will tell you. Apparently they're going to tell you it's going to come across a little harder because I was about to lose my voice there. So it might be a struggle for them to tell you what they want, but we'll find out what they will tell you. And then we're going to get some advice overall, okay? So let's get started on the spread itself. Okay, pile 3. How's pile 3's person feeling about this connection? What's going on with them? First card out is the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. What's going on with Pile 3? What's going on with Pile 3's person? How are they feeling about this connection? The Ten of Pentacles. What's going on with Pile 3? How are they feeling about this connection? How are they feeling about this connection? Okay, so there's 3 cards that just flew out, but I'm going to take all these because there's counterparts here with the Fool. So, and then I'm going to get some clarifiers here. So we have the King of Cups. This person is reminiscing about you, I can tell you that. We have the Fool here. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Okay. Wow. So let's get some clarifiers, and then I'll tell you what I'm seeing here. I do want to point out the fact we have, let's see, Queen of Pentacles. I want to say the main energy from the Queen of Pentacles is Taurus, but I'm not really certain about that. But I can say Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Emphasis on Scorpio, by the way. Why is the Four of Swords in reverse here? Why is the Four of Swords in reverse? Why is the Four of Swords in reverse here? Whoa, okay. We have the Hangman. And the Three of Pentacles that just popped out is with it. I'm going to move these up, but I'm going to get them all out first. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? What is this Ten of Pentacles for Pile 3? This person. How they're feeling versus connection. What is this Ten of Pentacles here for, Spirit? I need to understand why this Ten of Pentacles is here. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, okay. I got it. Why is the King... Okay. Why is the King of Cups here? Well, it's the Four of Cups. Yeah, this person is really thinking about, reminiscing about some stuff here. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. To clarify, the Fool. I'm getting the energy overall already from the right off the bat I did, but it's just getting more intense here. Wow. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is the Wheel of Fortune is here. So to clarify these, what is wrong with me? Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands and Strength in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Wow, you have the Temperance in reverse and the Two of Pentacles there. So this person's, I feel like, juggling some things here. They may be juggling ideas. They may be, you may be a mother. You may be a mother. You may have a lot going on here. We have all the zodiacs here, by the way. I have to mention that. Ooh, my head's just started aching on one side randomly. There's some fire energy here as well. Okay. So let's get started here. How's this person feeling about this connection? Well, this person is really passionate about you, okay? And I feel like they've been reminiscing a lot on opportunity that maybe they passed up. And I feel like this person is very much kind of isolating themselves, or even if there's people around them, I still feel like this person kind of is sitting back in their head a lot, like really thinking about you and reminiscing about you. They're having good thoughts about you, okay? Okay, so I feel like the bottom of the deck energy here with the Queen of Wands, let's start here. I do feel like I'm getting this motherly energy from this. I feel like this person feels like you are, there's this overall like admiration type feeling here I'm getting for you. But they feel real passionate about you. They admire you. Like they see a lot of goodness like here in you. Like you're ideal for them. Does this make sense? So like y'all can answer me. And so the strength in reverse here is I feel like they don't feel like, I feel like I'm getting that this person doesn't feel like that they can give to you in the way that they want or you deserve, because of the way that they're looking at you here. And I feel like they're knowing that there is some unfinished business here with you. I don't feel like this person feels like this connection's over. I do feel like this is a disconnection, by the way. So if you aren't disconnected from this person, if you are in a, connection or harmonious union together, this is not your pile. This pile's a disconnection for sure. Okay, so 4 of Swords. To clarify, you have the Hangman and the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like this person with the 4 of Swords here is really, really contemplating, really, really thinking about how they have maybe ran in the past from this connection. I feel like they had made a choice to not commit to you in some kind of way and run from that. And I feel like they felt overwhelmed in the moment, okay? Which is why I think they ran. But I also feel like this person's worried about the backstory here. That's kind of not coming out so much in the cards, but I'm kind of sensing as far as the intuitive part goes. I feel like this person may be afraid that you are moving on from them. I think this worries this person a lot. This is part of what is behind them reminiscing about you. They're wanting to take some kind of opportunity here with you. And they realize that they've ran out on that in the past, lost that in the past. And they are worried about that you have already moved on from them. Like you don't want to give to this connection anymore or give to them anymore. And they don't have what they feel like you deserve, but they're still gonna, I feel, make a move towards you to give to you in some sort of way. Like they're just gonna come towards you with whatever they have to offer. And they feel like they have to do this in order to keep you in a way. Because they do feel like you are leaving them behind. They feel like you're totally leaving them behind. They are severely worried about this. They're worried that they passed up a good opportunity here. They don't think that you're going to be waiting around on them. And they don't know that you'll take a new opportunity with them either. The hard time that they're having here is the fact that they feel like you have everything you want or need. And they also feel like you may have kind of a busy schedule in a way. And you don't really have time for them. But this is actually what they're not seeing here in this part. This is actually an excuse. This is an excuse for them to kind of hold on to the baggage of this connection and not bring you some kind of apology here. They're like, oh, well, I'm too busy, or pile 3 is way too busy for me. There's no way I can go talk to them about this right now. There's no way I can do this right now. They're like putting this off. They're wanting to come towards you because they are afraid about you moving on past them, and they're wanting to take some like reckless move towards you, right? For a new beginning here. With whatever they have, they don't feel like they have anything to offer you. They're just coming in because they don't want to lose you. And they're actually, they're procrastinating. Right now, they're just reminiscing. They're just thinking about how they ran out on you, and you were giving so much to this person. And they may feel as if because they didn't want to commit to you, or they got kind of scared about that, about there being a commitment coming or anything like that. If this person has a fear of that, fear of commitment, and they ran out, and now they kind of regret it. Now they feel empty-handed here in this connection. And now they're like, pile 3 doesn't even need me. You know, they don't really even need me. But it's like they're wanting to take that chance anyways. So they're contemplating this, how they're going to come towards you. Like, how am I going to do this now? I don't have anything to offer. I know I want to. I'm planning on doing it. But I can't right now because pile 3 has all this other stuff going on. Like, they're procrastinating and procrastinating. It's kind of frustrating energy, to be honest with you. But they're delaying. They're delaying. Okay. So I'm going to move all this out of the way. And we're going to get some shadow cards to see what this person wouldn't say to you. Okay. If you've been giving to this person wants that back. They want that back. They want your giving parts of you back. They miss that. They miss what they had, and they want all that back with you. So we're going to get some of these first. These are going to be what they're, what they are thinking, but they're not saying. And then we're going to get some of what they will say. And then we'll get some advice too at the end. Okay, and then we'll look at your card. So these are sometimes triggering, I have to say. I have to tell everybody. These are sometimes triggering. But let me explain the card before you get too triggered. Because these are what they're not going to say to you. And so think about... think of it in this way. This is how they're explaining it to me so that pile 3, y'all can kind of understand this. How many thoughts do you have a day that you would never say to anybody? I would never tell that person that. I don't want to upset that person, or, whatever it is. Okay, so we're looking into those thoughts of this person. So it may be triggering, but don't take it too personal because these are just their thoughts, okay? So okay, well, there we go. I've been struggling. Yeah, I said that. They have, because they want to come back in. They don't know that you're gonna take them. So what else? I know we have a soul connection. This is that reminiscing type energy. I feel like this person is thinking, like reminiscing. I think pile 2 needed this card, but they're really reminiscing about everything that took place in your connection. Like I said, I feel like if they are with a group of friends or family or whoever, I feel like I can see this person like in that King of Cups energy. Like they're sitting back, kind of isolating themselves from the group. And they're just really, they're interacting, but really what they're doing is just sitting there thinking about you. And reminiscing on things about you. They feel you. They feel you. That's a soul connection. Like when something reminds you of that person, or lots of things remind you of that person, you start feeling yourself sitting there just reminiscing about that person, and next thing you know, somebody's like sitting there, they've been saying your name and you haven't responded, and they're like, where you at? Like, what are you doing up there in your head? Come back. This is that person, okay? What else would this person not say? What would this person not tell pile 3? Oh, 1 card flipped out. I hope you're happy for me. So this is that energy of them feeling like you are bouncing out on them. I feel like they feel like you're leaving them behind, and they want you to be happy for them and where they are, because how do I explain this? This is kind of a hard one to explain. The feeling that I'm feeling is, so they want you to be happy for them, but in a way of that would make them feel good. Do you know what I mean? Because this is the shadow card, guys. So this is part of their shadow self. It's coming from their ego. This is coming from their ego. They want you to look at them and think, well, I'm really happy for them. I'm really happy that worked out for them. Now, I don't know what happened in this connection, but for some reason, this person is wanting you to be okay with them and where they are. And that's important to this person because of the way that they look at you. That's important for them to be okay with you being okay with where they are. It's almost like an approval type thing. Like, boy, if pile 3 is happy for me, then I'm good. You know what I mean? Okay, so what else? What else? Woo! Okay, well, hold on. Gotta move my chair. That card fell way far. I wish you would come back. See? This person is feeling you, leaving them behind. They feel it. What else? What else will this person say? You can't come with me. So this person, if they are planning on going somewhere, moving, or whatever it is, they're thinking about this, okay? They're thinking about how you can't come with them, especially if you're a mother or if you have your own job or your career where you are currently. They know that you can't go with them or you can't come with them or whatever it is that they're wanting to do or venture off to. And this isn't going to be for everybody, by the way. This is someone's message here, though. They do feel like, they feel that energy. So I feel like one of the reasons why they're worried about your connection, why they're thinking about it, why they're reminiscing about it so much, is because there's something that they're wanting to accomplish or goal that they're wanting to move towards or something like that. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. That they know you can't come with them, so they're worried about that commitment. We have that 3 of Pentacles in reverse. They're worried about that commitment with you. Like, how are they supposed to, where are you going to be at in their life? How are you going to, what role are you supposed to play in their life because of that? So the bottom of the deck energy is, I never used to look at you in that way. Wow. So what I just felt from that, guys, is that this person is, I feel like, this is weird, but I feel like this person's kind of, because of the distance that you've had and them reminiscing about you and in your connection, I kind of feel like this person's like falling in love with you because of how much they've been reminiscing and thinking about you. Because they're not with you, like that, I've said this in a reading before, but that phrase, you got to miss that person to want them more, like you have to sometimes be away from someone to realize how you feel about that person. Because if you're away from them and you don't miss them at all, that says a lot, but I feel like that's completely opposite here with your connection. And I feel like this person feels that way. I feel like they never used to look at you. They maybe looked at you in an attractive way. Obviously, they're attracted to you, but they didn't look at you in like a love sense or seeing you as someone that they could have a life together. And I feel like now they're reminiscing about that, and they're also fantasizing or daydreaming about a life that y'all could have together. That's one of the reasons I think they're focused in on this. You can't come with me, because they've obviously, if they know that you can't come with them, they've thought about you coming with them. You know what I mean? Okay, so if that makes sense, let's see what this person will say to you, okay? So pile 3. What will this person say to pile 3? What will this person say to pile 3? You came closer than anyone. Yeah. I feel like if this person's not someone that, like, I feel like they may have kind of a fear of commitment. I think I mentioned that in the spread. And I feel like this person may feel as if you kind of came closer to them emotionally than anyone else has. You know, this might be the type of person where they're in a long connection with someone, but once things start to get really intimate, they kind of pull themselves away until they completely disconnect. And I feel like with you, it was kind of different. What else would this, okay. I am becoming a better person. Yeah, I do feel that. I feel like this person, the way that they treated you or whatever they did with you before, I feel like was a lesson for them to treat you better or treat themselves better. Does this make sense? Like, they feel bad because now they're seeing you in a different way. Now they're feeling like really regretful. And now they're questioning everything that they did with you before, and it's making them feel like a bad person. And they're trying to become a better person. They want to be a better person. And that's a result of how the energy that they're feeling for you, if that makes sense. Hope that wasn't too confusing. Made sense in my head. We will be together again. Yeah. Because I wish you would come back. And this is stuff they won't tell you, right? They're not going to tell you any of this. They're not going to tell you how strong of a connection they feel with you. They're not going to tell you that they wish that you would come back to them. They're not going to tell you that they've been struggling about this. They're not going to tell you all this stuff, okay? This is the stuff they will tell you. They'll tell you that you came closer to anybody else. They'll tell you that I'm trying to become a better person. You know, they'll tell you, you know, eventually we'll be together again, or at some point we'll be together again. So what else? What else would this person tell pile 3? Okay. I will wait for a sign from you. This came out in every pile, I think. I know it came out in pile 2 because I just did it. This being right here with this, I wish you would come back and I'll wait for a sign from you. That's telling me that this person is contemplating. Like I said, they want that full, you know, they want to come in with whatever they have, even though they know they can't offer you very much. They don't want to lose you. And so they may be just sitting there waiting for some kind of sign from you in order to come in. Does this make sense? So, Ruby, does that make sense, honey? Oh, sorry about that. I want you. See? They do. That's what they're reminiscing on a lot. They're reminiscing about the past that y'all shared together, and they want to have moments like that again, you know? I'm not available. This is that you can't come with me type energy. For some reason, I don't know about this, you know, the aspects of this connection, but this person doesn't feel like they are available to you in whichever way. Like, they may feel as if you and this person, like, I do feel like this kind of sense overall that you and this person may be having a hard time seeing each other being together. Does this make sense? Okay, so I'm going to get some messages of love cards because Spirit was kind of wanting me to pull these for pile 2. And I kind of liked them for advice or whatever overall. And I'm going to use these, pull a couple of these before we get your big card here, okay? Okay, so what kind of advice do you have for pile 3 about this connection here, Spirit? What kind of advice do you have for pile 3 about this connection? Addiction, yeah. And addiction is affecting this relationship. This addiction with I'm becoming a better person, I do feel like this person may have some kind of addiction that they are trying to overcome in their life, period. This could be absolutely anything, guys. Anything that they feel has made them have some kind of a negative energy of any kind of way. The other thing I'm getting here with I've been struggling is, and overall for your spread, this person does feel kind of this addictive energy towards you, towards thinking about you, towards reminiscing about you, towards thinking about your past together and how everything played out, even in a sexual way, I have to say. Because I felt that immediately when that King of Cups came out. That's what I was feeling. What else? here. Okay, 2 cards came out. Look at that. I just said that. It's so funny. We have vulnerability too on the bottom of the deck, and I feel like that's part of what this person has a hard time with. That's why I said that fear of commitment came in. I feel like this person has a hard time with, you can be completely open to this person. See, I feel like with this, you came closer to anyone. This person struggles with vulnerability towards people that they're connecting with and connections with. So now we have regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. Yes, this person does overall. They do overall. And they miss you. They miss you. And then it says sexual, strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. I don't feel that this energy is what it says it actually means. I just feel that came out because I do feel like that's one of the main things, guys, main things that this person really is, like the addictive energy is coming from. But I'm actually going to pull a card for that because I kind of want to see if something will come out to clarify. Spirit, can I get a clarifier? I'm going to use the Divine Goddess Oracle deck to clarify this strictly sexual. Can you clarify this strictly sexual? What do you mean by that? Okay. Okay. Well, we're just going to take a look at all these and see what they say. So we have twin flames here. So if that's your connection, if you're in that type of connection, this person with this, I know we have a spiritual connection, which is something that they won't say to you. I feel like this person may be curious about that. I feel like this person may be curious about the connection that you do share and what kind of connection that is. And that it may not just be strictly sexual. You know, it may be a more in-depth connection there, but they have to be vulnerable and open to it. Apology came out because I do feel like this person wants to apologize to you. And patience, because you are going to have to be very patient with this person. I feel like they want to take that leap towards you, right? They want to leap and overcoming obstacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person is becoming a better person. I feel like they're in a position to where they may just want to do something impulsive towards you, because I do feel like they are very nervous about losing you and losing this connection with you. So let's see what your card is. Ready? Look at there, Ruby. It's a cat. You're not going to succeed at everything you try, and that's okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, I feel like this person feels like, okay, I feel like this is for you guys, to be honest with you, pile 3. I feel like what this is saying here is that, you know, this connection might be something that doesn't completely succeed in moving forward. And I feel like that's going to be okay, because I do feel like this person has a lot more growing to do. But I do feel like they owe you an apology. I feel like they regret some stuff here that they did or that they said. And they want there to be some kind of solid stability here in this connection. And they definitely don't want to lose you. That energy is coming out a lot. Also, I want to say that this card kind of insinuates to me that this person may be going through some struggles, especially with overcoming obstacles at the bottom of this deck. I feel like this person may be fighting through some things personally in their own life, and especially with addiction here, and I'm struggling and trying to become a better person. I feel like they have a lot of stuff going on with inside of them, and I feel like this connection maybe have brought out a lot of that, especially if this is that soulful connection here. It's brought out a lot of stuff about this person that they're trying to, I feel like they're trying to straighten out their lives. And they're contemplating, I feel right now, should I go ahead and come into pile 3? Should I go ahead and take that leap towards pile 3 so that I don't lose pile 3? Or should I just wait till I have my life together? Do you know what I mean? They're contemplating that. That wanting them to take that leap is there. They're wanting to come in. But when they do, they're not going to have a lot to offer you, you know? The one thing that they can offer you here is vulnerability. You know, that's one thing. And support is underneath that. That's one thing they can offer you here, if they can recognize that. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you there. This was kind of a shorter reading for me, which is still 30 minutes. But thanks for being here. Thanks for all your interactions, your support, your kindness, all that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you again. Thanks. Bye. Hey, Pile 4. Okay, so if you chose the malachite stone, then this is your reading. So let's take a look here. We're not going to look at this card yet, by the way. I think I said that in the intro. I'm going to set it to the side. We're going to get some tarot first and go ahead and get the message cards. We're going to use this card as your overall advice for this connection for this person, whatever comes out. First, we're going to use tarot. This is the Joker Tarot. And we're gonna, this is a new tarot deck I just got a couple days ago. But we're gonna use this tarot. We're gonna take a look what is going on with your person. How are they feeling about this connection with you? How are they seeing this connection with you? What's going on in their mind about it, if they're thinking about it. And that way I can get kind of a scenario situation of what's going into these message cards, okay? So here we go. So Pile 4. Spirit, what can you tell me about Pile's person towards this connection? What is it? So far we have the Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Wow. Okay, the Hierophant talks about spiritual lessons. Maybe you cannot be right. She wants to be on the table so bad, but she's just so in the way. Okay, my goodness. Okay, right there. And then the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Both of these talk about spiritual lessons. So let's get some more here. What is? Oh, whoop, look at that, Knight of Wands. What is Pile 4's? 10 of Pentacles. Pile 4's. I wanted to come out backwards. We have the Devil with the Justice, both in reverse. No, baby. No. Sorry, she's trying to get in my water here. She's been extremely curious about things lately. Why is the Hierophant here? Spirit, why is this Hierophant here? What is the clarify? Okay. The Nine of Swords. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Why is this Page of Pentacles in reverse? I have the Six of Swords. That, I swear to you, has come up. I'm going to have to go back and look. I swear this card has come up in every pile around the same area, if not in that same area. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Why is the Knight of Wands here? Two of Swords. These also I accidentally pulled with it, the Four of Cups in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse, but I'm not going to take them. I'm going to consider I'll know. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? The Four of Pentacles. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the, look, there it is again. Two of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. With the Knight of Wands under that. See, the Spirit always does that to me. They're like, you know what? Yeah, you are going to take them. And here they are again. So, okay, guys. What is this person going through? What are they thinking about this connection? What are they thinking about you? So, let's start with the bottom of the deck energy here. Because apparently these two had to come out here. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse as the overall energy. So, this person is feeling the need to balance things out, okay? They are having a hard time, I think, or feel with what things have. Sorry, guys, my cat just jumped on my shoulder and clawed me. Baby girl, just sit right here in my lap. You're okay, right here in my lap. There you go. That's a good girl. Okay. So the Two of Pentacles in reverse, like I said, they realize that they need, what are you doing on the table now? What are we doing? I think the retrograde actually gets to the animals too as well. I'm pretty sure it does because mine have all been, I can't see, baby. Mine have all been completely crazy. I'm glad you're comfortable right there. Why don't you get comfortable right here? Sorry, guys. Okay, two of Pentacles in reverse. Good Lord. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this person is feeling really off balance with this connection, but they're feeling a need to bring things into balance. They also have the Four of Cups in reverse with the wow, look at that, guys. You have counterparts here in the world. They know that there's some unfinished business here between the two of you, but they're afraid to kind of take a risk to move forward, and that's where the unbalance here comes in. Guys, I'm telling you, this is an overall energy, collective energy I'm reading. It just keeps coming up. And all the piles, different scenarios, situations, outcomes, but still collectively the same kind of same kind of energy coming through here. So with the Knight of Wands, they're wanting to take action here in this connection. They're inspired to take action in this connection. They may feel like they have a lot on their plate right now. And I'm telling you though, with this Four of Cups here in reverse, they're realizing the fact that there was some kind of missed opportunity, and they have a really kind of a negative mindset when it comes to that, when it comes to coming back around with that, because they may feel as if you might not take them back or you might not consider them. And that's why they're also afraid to take this risk here with you, even though they know that this isn't over. They may feel if you are by yourself, if you're single, they may feel that you actually enjoy your independence. And that might be one part of it. But I feel like they're also afraid to come back in to try to balance things out. Because I feel like this person is, well, I feel like that they feel that you're going to reject them. That you're going to say, thank you, but no thank you. I offered this to you in the past and you kind of didn't take me up on it. So, you know, I have a lot of respect for myself. I'm not going to let you just come back in here. I feel like this is what your person's afraid of, okay? So we start off here, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see. I don't know why you couldn't see. Ruby, honey, you're on the cards. Can you please move? Come here, right here. Come here. Jeez. Oh my gosh, she's been something else lately, I'm telling you. So we're going to start off here with the, if I can get these back in order. The Hierophant. Okay, so these two cards right here, the first card's out, so which makes me believe that this person is very much so in their head about learning lessons. They're learning from their past here with you in this connection. They're going back, they're kind of reminiscing, which is kind of an overall energy that I'm getting from all these readings, but I feel like they are having a lot of, your person in particular is having a whole lot of anxiety when it comes to the lessons that they learned here in the past. They're having a lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of thinking about whatever those lessons were pertaining to. And they're wanting me to pull a card for that. I'm going to, actually. I'm going to do what Spirit says. No, they don't want me to use these. Okay, well, fine. So I guess I'm going to use these. Messages of love. We're going to see something about... There's a certain lesson that this person's learning overall that's causing them a whole lot of anxiety here. So let's see what that is. What is the lesson here? Why is the Hierophant here? What is this lesson? Abundance. Okay, this has to do with you've done work, abundance flows to you. This has to do with this person with pertaining to the connection here, but this is also pertaining to this person's life where they are currently. And I was getting the same sort of energy right here with the Four of Pentacles. I feel as if this person is learning about controlling their abundance. I feel like there's possibly some kind of harsh financial lesson that this person's going through in their personal life, but I also feel like they're also, with this connection in particular, are learning that maybe they had more in this connection than what they originally thought that they did. So basically, this person misses the time that they had spent with you. And now they're going back and realizing that wow, you know what? I did have a whole lot of fun with pile 4. I kind of miss pile 4. I miss all that time that I had with pile 4. And I don't know why I left that connection or why I abandoned that connection, because with the 9 of Swords, it's them being in that fear or anxiety that all those scenarios are going on in their head about maybe they can't have this back. And that's part of their lesson, is learning about abundance and being, when the universe offers you something, to take it, you know, and not turn it down. And I feel like that's how they're feeling about this connection. That's what they're worried about. They're worried that was a lesson. They're worried you were a lesson, pretty much. Okay, so the Ruby, baby. Grief, come on, babe. Can't keep doing that. Sorry, guys. I'm telling you, she's all over the place. All over the place. Okay. So the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the 6 of Swords here. This person, like overall with all the other piles, I feel like this person is wanting to move into a calmer space here with you. I feel like they recognize that there's some baggage here, especially with the World being in reverse under the bottom of the deck energy. I feel like they realize that there's some stuff here pertaining to you and them that hasn't exactly closed out. But it's almost like they're kind of clinging on to this, okay? This person wants to come back in towards you. They do. They have the 9 of Wands here. So this is an energy of them coming back in, but coming in for this connection for the fun of it. And I don't see a lot of cups here, guys. Matter of fact, there's no cups here besides the 4 of Cups in reverse, which is not really telling me that there's a lot of emotional investment here in this connection with this person. It's not to say that they don't feel that way towards you. It's just to say that right now, what they're focused in on is the fact that they miss spending time with you. They miss being able to have this, you know, interaction with you. And with the 2 of Swords coming up in reverse, they have no idea which direction that they want to take. And it's because of this bottom of the deck energy here with the Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person is afraid to take that risk because they feel like, you know, also I gotta say, one of the things that I'm getting here is this person may be actually enjoying their independence. This may be someone that doesn't like to be tied down, you know. This may be someone that likes to be independent and get to do their own things and not really have to answer to anybody here, you know, not be committed to anyone here. And they also, I think, maybe feel kind of that way towards you as well. I'm not getting any kind of like narcissist or anything like that. I'm not getting that kind of energy here. It's just that right now that this is what this person is focused in on, okay? So I have to say one of the things that are coming through here, guys, is that this person maybe have felt that they wanted more when they were with you. They maybe have felt like they wanted more in a connection, and for whatever reason they felt like they couldn't have that with you. And I'm not sure the reason for that. It could be external things that were going on in your connection, but they felt like they couldn't have that abundance with you that they wanted. And because of that, I feel as if this person now is looking back thinking, well, like I said, holy hell, I actually had everything that I needed. Why was I searching for more? Why did I think that I needed more? Okay, so with this 10 of Pentacles here, which is very distracting to me with this 4 of Pentacles here, the 10 of Pentacles is about abundance. It's about having everything you need or building some kind of legacy there, okay? And with the 4 of Pentacles just come up and clarify that, this particular 4 of Pentacles, this guy is actually selling some goods here to get money. And I feel like this person may be, like I said before over here with abundance, I feel like this person may be missing this abundance here with you. They're kind of holding on to what they have, you know, not really wanting to let go of what they had here with you in a way. And I'm also getting that, okay, there's a couple of things that are coming through at one time and I'm trying to separate them all. One of them is that this person feels like there's a lot of things that were left unsaid in this connection. about the abundance that they felt with you, about how they felt towards you. Also, I feel like this person wants to start fresh with you, start completely over with you. So you have the Devil here with Justice in reverse. This person's energies all of a sudden, over here it was like going good, and then here it's like it's kind of fading in or fuzzy. It feels like there's a lot of confusion going on right here. A lot of confusion going on. I feel like it's one of the reasons is because this person wants this abundance here, but they also want to hold on to what they have. And that might be part of this Two of Swords. But the Devil in reverse, it's telling me that they want to free themselves from this Justice in reverse, which is karma. Which goes back to here, which is their lesson. Now my ears hurting. The lesson that they had to learn here. Okay. This person, guys, if you're in this connection with this person and then they left this connection because they felt like you didn't have what they needed, or they couldn't move forward with you in this connection for whatever reason that was, they feel like now they're learning a lesson, and this is all something that's all up in their head. This is one of their scenarios that they have playing in their head. This doesn't necessarily mean that that's what they're focused, what's happening here. It's just one of the scenarios that are happening here, because they have the Nine of Swords. So they have a lot of different scenarios that are taking place. But the one that they're focused on right now here is the fact that they feel like they're learning a lesson about abundance. And it's like here, through all of this, they're trying to free themselves now from that karma, right? They're trying to figure out how they can fix or how they can change this lesson that they learned, but they want to fix it or change it with you. I hope this is making sense, because it feels like it's all over the place, but sometimes during readings, I'll just say what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, what messages are coming through, you know? And then after I go back and read and watch them, they all make sense. So I'm going to keep going forward here. This is one of those situations where basically this person didn't realize what they had when they had it, and they're afraid that it's going to be too little too late. See this guy? This one's pointing out to me like crazy, but do you see how this guy's like, kind of like, hey, what's up? It's like this person, and behind he has these two towers, so she kind of reminds me of the Tower card. I feel like they've had this tower moment, you know, this abrupt awareness of whatever a lesson they learned here, and now they're coming back in going, hey, you know, it's me. You remember me? You remember who I am? That person that left you because they didn't feel like they couldn't get as much as they wanted from you in this connection. That guy, I'm over here. Guy or girl, doesn't matter, but this is a guy here. Anyway, so they're contemplating coming back in, right? They do see you as this counterpart here. They see you as someone that they could share a connection or relationship with. But they just don't know how to juggle that out. You know, the reason that they left this connection or situation was pertaining to the fact that they didn't feel like there was any growth that was going to be able to take place in this connection for whatever reason. And it's like they still don't see that. They still don't see how that's capable of happening. But they can't help but acknowledge the fact that they do miss that, you know, whatever y'all shared, whatever y'all had. Okay, so I'm going to stop there because I think that's a good note to stop on. We're going to get some message cards, and we're going to see what this person has to say. And we're going to see what they have to say, and we're going to see what they wouldn't say. So, let's see. I just realized, you know, after I started this reading, not this reading, but this pick a card reading, that we're in Venus retrograde right now, and this is probably a great, not so great time to be doing a reading like this. But this is, I mean, there's no wrongs here. I don't just get these random ideas. They're not just random. I just, you know, I feel like, especially with certain readings, it's like Spirit will just hound me until I do a reading on that, even if it's something that I don't really feel like I want to go there. I can't get it out of my head. They won't let me until I do it. So this is one of those. So what won't this person say to pile 4? What won't they say? They want to say, or they would say, oh, no, not even that case. I don't know why I'm getting stuck with you guys. This person is very, this person is very back and forth. Like, I should do this. No, I should do this. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I should do this. What if it's this way? Well, what if it's not this way? What if they get this idea and it's not that idea? This is what this person's like. And being up in their head right now is chaotic. Very, very chaotic. Okay, so what would this person, what would you not say to pile 4, but you're thinking? What would you not say to pile 4, but you're thinking? In that moment, I didn't care. This is the same exact card that came out in first card out in pile 2 is what, or 3. Pile 3 was pile 3. Same exact card this came out right here. So maybe there's a message in pile 3 for you, but that card came out as well in one of the other piles. So what would you not say? We are not right for each other. See, this is that 2 of Pentacles in reverse that I was feeling. Like, they just don't see it. They can't see how a future would play out between the 2 of y'all. That's why they're struggling. But they miss you at the same time. So it's like that 2 of Swords. They don't know what to do. You know, they don't know what they're going to do here. They don't know what to do. What would you tell? What would you not tell pile 4? I don't really know you. It's kind of going on with like what I was saying. They don't really know what to do. They don't really know you. Well, they don't know. I don't know how long you've been apart from this person. I am feeling like there's just been some kind of separation here in this pile. Obviously, I mean, that was kind of in your spread. The overall energy was in your spread that this person's not been around you because they've been missing you. So, you're definitely not with this person. I don't know how long you've been away from this person, but this person feels like maybe you've been away for too long, and maybe they might not really know you anymore like they did before. And I feel like if this is a connection that this person kind of walked away from you in that way, you maybe went through some pain, you went through some healing you had to do, and kind of growth that you had to do. So, of course, maybe you aren't the same person as you were whenever you were with this person before. And maybe they're kind of sensing that energy. You know? Okay, well, I wanted to come out. I pretend that I don't care. So if this person is like not around pretty much ever, they're not, you know, they're not responding to you, or they don't call you, they just don't message you, they seem like they don't want to interact with you. That's not true. And this is what they will not tell you. They won't tell you this, okay? These are what they will not tell you. So they won't tell you that they didn't care, in that moment they didn't care. If they walked away from you in that moment, they didn't care. They won't tell you that. And it might be because this person had a lot going on in their situation, which is kind of similar to pile 2's energy, but we're not right for each other. They won't tell you that, but it's something that they think about. And they won't tell you that because they don't want to ruin this connection. Because the way that they feel the abundance here with you. You know, when they're with you, they feel like, they're living the life that they want, in a way. So I don't know who you are to this person. I don't know if you are, how do I say this? I don't know if you're capable of being able to give to this person freely or more, but they feel like when they're with you, they're very able to have like an abundance. And they don't want to say that you and this person, y'all, we just aren't right for each other, because they don't want you going anywhere. Okay? They're trying to hold on to what they have with you. Okay, so what else? What else? I don't know. Okay, well, 2 wanted to come out. Leaving you hurt me. So this person did leave, but it hurt them to leave, and I think it's because, guys, I have to say, I feel like it has less to do with the way they feel about you and more to do with who you are as a person. Like, leaving you hurt me. If you were open about the fact that hurt you, them walking out on you or leaving you hurt you, then this person is saying that, you know, that's the reason that it hurt them, is because it hurt you so bad. It's not to say that there's feelings there. You know, they care about you and they didn't want to hurt you, and that's why it hurt them. Because I didn't see any cups there in this reading. Now, I'm not saying that this person doesn't have any feelings invested here. It's just that they didn't come out in this energy right now. Okay? So this also came out. I'm waiting for an apology. And I think that's also came out in all the other readings as well. If there were some things that were said, that you said to this person, their ego self may be waiting for that apology. You know, they may not be able to accept the parts that they did wrong, you know, and I'm not saying they don't deserve that apology. They might. But I also feel like their ego self in a way is kind of, okay, they're telling me playing the victim in my head. But this is something that they wouldn't tell you. Okay, they wouldn't come to you and say, hey, I've been waiting for an apology from you. And it's that energy again of them not wanting you to go anywhere. You know, they don't want to lose you. So they wouldn't do that to you, because they wouldn't want to piss you off, basically. Okay, so let's see what... I am feeling like this person is, I mean, they do have feelings for you. I just feel like that they're not capable of admitting that. You know, obviously they do, because they miss you. You know, they miss the time that you spent together. To me, that's one of the ways I look at pentacles is time, you know. Grounded energy with someone, investments with someone, physically, and that's what you had a lot of there, was all those pentacles. So that's where they're at currently. That's what they're thinking about. You know, that's the energy I'm reading into. That doesn't mean they don't think about the emotions here. I know I messed up everything. Yeah, this is that energy of them learning that lesson. This is what they will tell you, by the way. This is what they would say openly to you if they got the opportunity. What would this person say to Pile Forth if they could say anything? What would they say to Pile Forth, Spirit? I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, this person is feeling like they feel like there's some severe lesson that they're learning from this connection they passed up here with you. They wish they could get it back. 2 cards came out. I'm starting to understand our connection, and finding out the truth crushed me. Okay, this finding out the truth crushed me is about hurting you. It's about hurting you. If this person walked away from you and you kind of tried to insinuate or act like you were okay, but it was because you didn't want this person to see you in, you know, in pain or whatever it was, I feel like they realized that later, because this does say leaving you hurt me too. So I feel like they did realize that later on, and that was the truth that they found out that hurt them so bad, is how much they hurt you. You know, I said that earlier up here. This person, And this too, I'm starting to understand our connection. I feel like they're starting to understand that maybe this person feels like one of the reasons that you were in their life, one of the reasons this connection took place is for them to learn about abundance, to learn about time, to learn about spending time with people and how that investment is so beneficial for your life. And this is something that your person, or that maybe you wanted from your person and your person wasn't capable of giving. And that was the lesson that they feel like maybe they're learning here, or they're at least trying to understand here. What else would this person say to pile for? Okay. The timing just wasn't right for us. So instead of saying that we aren't right for each other, they would say the timing just wasn't right for us. So in other words, they're saying we weren't right for each other. They're saying it in a different way. In a way that's not going to sound as critical, you know. And I don't know why that is. It's going to be different for everybody's situation. But for whatever reason, and over in your spread, I got the same energy. This person feels like they can't see growth in this connection. Like they can't see a future in this connection. What? And I don't know why that is. I am feeling that, look at that. I love you. I am feeling like, there you go. If you were asking for about some emotions there, like I said, I felt that energy was there. It just wasn't coming out in this reading, but there you go. This person does care about you. Oh, look, the bottom of the deck says you and I were too young, which is this overall energy here I'm getting, guys. And then your body language says so much. Yeah, this person's definitely reading into whatever energy you're putting out, trying to feel you out. I do feel like I don't remember where I stopped because I got distracted over here with that. But this person misses you, okay? This person misses hanging out with you. They miss your energy. They want you back around. And I feel like they're worried about coming towards you, though, because of where you are. And they know that they can't have any kind of commitment here with you. And they know that they can't have any kind of growth here with you. It's like this person just wants to... It's like this person wants to have you. They just don't want to keep you. That's sad, Spirit. Thanks. Sorry. That was sad what came to mind there. It's not that they don't want to keep you. It's that they don't feel like they can keep you. Do you know what I mean? It's this energy. We're not right for each other. The timing is just off. You and I were too young. They're telling themselves all these negative thoughts, and they're not even trying to grasp an idea of you and them having a commitment or a long connection with one another. Like they visually cannot see it. So they can't see it mentally. You know, they can't even visualize it. So they don't even try to think about it. They can't even make themselves even think about that. Like it's just not realistic for them. And I don't know. Like I said, maybe that's not going to be for everybody, but I don't know what's going on outside of this connection. But for some reason, this connection... and whatever it is around this connection is your person feels like it just wouldn't be tangible. And that doesn't mean that they'll always be there. It's just this is the energy that I'm reading into right now. And remember that we did have that Nine of Swords. So that could be basically part of that, is that Nine of Swords energy, that over analyzing everything. Or it's just having a lot of illusions because of their worries and fears and all that kind of stuff coming into play. So that may over time I can't even talk to. Thank you, Mercury retrograde's coming up. Dang it. They can't even. I don't even remember what I was. Good grief. Way to go. Good job, Holly. Let's do a reading like this and Venus retrograde. Good idea. Good idea. Thanks, Spirit. Bringing this one to the table. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to pull some messages of love cards to get some kind of more of an overall sense, okay? Kind of sum this up a little better than apparently I have in this reading to try to help. Well, that flew right out. Interference. This is what I was Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. This is what I was talking about, and I lost my train of thought. And yeah, an external party is intruding on this relationship. Yeah, that's what. Thanks, Spirit. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. There's something external here, okay, that is interfering with this connection and the reality that what could be in this connection. Okay, what else, Spirit? They're trying to help me here. Fate. This is a destined partnership. See, okay, here's the thing. Like I said, this person's energy is what this is right now. And like I said, we are in love, chaotic craziness that's going on right now. I cannot talk. If you're listening to this reading in the moment that I'm doing this reading, it is Venus retrograde right now, and we're fixing to go into Mercury retrograde on the 14th, I think. Anyway, today's the 10th, today's the 10th. So basically what I'm saying here is this person's in this energy in this moment right now, okay? But I still feel like that this is like a connection this person can't really see the future in. They can't really grasp, and this could be from self-limiting beliefs as well. It doesn't have to be these this interference, or this could be part of the interference, the self-limiting beliefs. But either way, I feel like this connection is faded, and I feel like that's something that maybe your person is like struggling with, is that they see this connection in that way, and it's like they don't want to acknowledge it, because they just can't, logically, they can't grasp it. They might have a lot of air in their chart. Okay. Anything else? Regret. Yeah. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. Yeah, this person definitely does feel remorse for the way that they treated you. I do feel like this person is regretting the way that they left this connection, because they do miss like the enjoyment of this connection, if that makes sense. I don't know why, but I desperately want to get some of these cards. Being drawn to them like crazy, so I'm just gonna go for it. Let's just see what comes out, okay? Do you have anything in this? Well, there you go. Energy activation. Connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. So I feel like this is something this person needs to be doing right now, but you may also do that. It might help you if you connect, if you meditate, if you meditate, kind of ground yourself and focus on who you are, what you want, and what you desire, okay? Because I do feel like this person may come back in, and you have to make sure that you're really honest and clear with yourself about what you really want from this person, and if they're capable of giving you that. Because I feel like maybe before, there's a chance that you might have emotionally invested in this connection before you knew what this person's real intentions were with you. And if that's the case, you need to make sure the second go around where you lie with them internally before you kind of jump in. So keep that in mind. That's one of the messages that's coming through here. So we'll take that one. Retreat. Yeah. This is exactly what I just got done saying that you needed to do. Time spent alone. Reflect on past and current situations. Yeah. So you need to connect to the divine source if you believe in all that jazz. Connect to the divine. Self-awareness is also on the back. Tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. Yeah, that's what I just got done saying to you. You really need to focus in on what you want from this connection, because I do feel like this person may be coming back in because they miss you and they miss the opportunities that they had with you. And You need to make sure that if you can reconnect with this person, you're extremely clear on where you lie and what you want. And if they are capable of giving you that. Okay? There's one more thing. One more that I want to get for you guys. And I don't know why. I'm just now getting this like sense that this person maybe have really hurt you. And I feel like you came a long way, and I don't necessarily know if this person's ready to come back in, but it doesn't mean that they won't. But you need to be ready for that. Spirit's wanting you to be ready for that. Okay. Nourish your body with high vibing energy. And the card of energy here, guys. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Surround yourself with your soul tribe. Anything else? Do you have anything else here? Keep your thoughts positive. This is all about you guys. You tapping into yourself, taking care of yourself. Look here. Commit to self-care rituals. Step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Ask for help if it doesn't make you weak. Guys, I know that you know how far you've come since this interaction here with this person and this connection. I know that you know how far you've came, how much self-respect you have, how much love you have for yourself now compared to what you did. But don't have too much strength in yourself that you feel the need not to ask for help from Spirit, okay? Always feel the need, or always feel like you're capable of asking for extra guidance, even if you feel like you know what you want, you know? Just say, Spirit, give me a sign to let me know that I'm making the right decision. If you need it, if you feel like you need it. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be thinking that you're too strong to ask for that. That's what they're there for, okay? Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave you there. I got a lot more cards than the other piles did. Oh, what is wrong with me? Your bottom of the deck. I mean, your big card here, we forgot all about it. So it says, wow, every one of the cards was cats, guys. There's not just cats in here. Look, there's dogs. Well, that's a cat and that's a cat, but there's a deer. There's a lot of cats, I guess. There's a fox. Oh, what you call that thing? But anyway, all these piles had cats, and this is actually a tiger, I think. There's no need to be so hard on yourself. You're managing as best as you can. No wonder. No wonder Spirit was wanting me to pull all these self-love cards for you guys. No wonder. Wow. There's no need to be so hard on yourself. You're managing as best as you can. Okay, guys. So there's your big card advice for overall. I'm going to leave you there. This was kind of a weird reading for me. This was a weird energy, to be honest with you. It's kind of wacky all over the place. But, yeah, I'm going to leave you there. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your interactions. Thanks for your subscriptions. Thanks for your likes and all that good stuff. Appreciate every single bit of it. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it resonated. I hope it made sense. God knows. I'm going to have to go back and look. Might not make any sense, but I hope it made sense to you or helped you in some sort of way. And I hope to see you again. Thanks.